Hi everyone, I wanted to share some of my fall decor with y'all and some different ideas that you may be able to use. So the first is my little grateful sign. I bought that on clearance last year at Home. It was $7.99, 90% off, so 79 cents. I also like to mix and match. So a lot of people pick like a color theme. Not me, not for fall. Nature is not that way, so I mix everything in together. This is the pumpkin coach. I bought at Home Goods for $29.99 with my Halloween haul, and I just put two leaf picks or like pieces of floral. I just wrapped them up, pushed them down, put some of my pine cones in, and a candle. The little table runner there is actually doubled over. It's huge. It's a Crate and Barrel table runner. I got it at Goodwill. I think it was usually their table runners are like anywhere from $8 to $10. So somewhere in that range. But for table runners, look every time you go into Goodwill. You have to look all year to find the one that you love. These are my pine cones in these little chicken wire cloches that are from my Michaels haul. The pine cones that were in that little carriage are also from my Michaels haul, because if y'all remember earlier in the year when I picked up them boxes, I had like probably 60 things of these pine cones. The two garlands that are wrapped in between there are clearance garlands that were kind of chintzy. So what you can do is get two not so full garlands and just twist them up around each other, and it'll make a really nice, pretty, full looking garland. It's a way to have your garland look like they're really expensive, but to be able to keep it budget friendly. That's my little truck from the At Home store I painted red last year. And then these triple pumpkins are at Michael's right now, and most Michael's on clearance, 70% off. They're only a couple dollars. I just put those on some Michael's candlesticks I got on clearance as well. And then these two signs are Goodwill signs. I know they were both less than $3. I just can't remember the exact price. And these would be easy to make on your own too, either with paint, or if you've got a Cricut, you could do that as well. My tree is my Halloween pencil tree, and then all of these florals are florals from, I think it was maybe 3 years ago, when the grocery store was renovating, and they had like, I bought a box of these florals for I think $8. But all you do is take a bunch of little pieces of garland, and you can cut them up into maybe 2-foot sections, or if you want to leave them all full, that's fine. But I have a lot of mismatched ones, so it would just look like different garlands if I left them all in one piece. But you just tuck them up in there, and then you take the styrofoam pumpkins and gourds and push those up into the tree as well. The little garlands, pumpkins, and gourds, that's all stuff you can buy at Dollar Tree. Also keep a lookout at yard sales and Goodwill so that it stays even cheaper than what the $1.25 tree is. The owl guy I bought at Goodwill years ago, and I don't use him anymore with my Halloween decor. That was like PC stuff I used when I was in an office, and I almost threw him out and I also had a wreath that's pine cone almost threw out. And then when I was looking at him, I thought that would be a cute wreath. So I took my little owl and I cut his little bottom off with a knife, a little X-Acto knife, and that makes quite a mess, but it gets the it gets the result that I want. And then I just tucked his little bottom up into that pine cone wreath. And the pine cone wreath, I'm sure, was donated because it had gaps like in the corners of some broken pine cones. So I took some of the broken pine cones and replaced them with good pine cones that were now where he sits. So on the inside, because they don't get hit as much, I'm sure, they were pretty intact. So I pulled them off and poked them around to repair the corners. And then the little poke up things that used to hold the pine cones, the wire that sat up, I just pushed him down onto it. So I didn't even have to glue him or anything. The fall sign is a pumpkin sign that was on clearance last year, and it's double-sided. So I did this side as fall last year. And then sometime here, I keep forgetting, I need to paint the other side for Halloween. And then this I added as a inspiration for y'all. These are cutting boards, and the person just painted green stems on the handles and little pumpkins and put some raffia and called it a day. But how cute for fall, because you can take this all the way from like August decor all the way up till Thanksgiving. So I hope y'all like this. Just want to share some ideas and some little tips. And the next thing we'll be doing is moving into Christmas crafts. So y'all have a good one. Thanks for tuning in again. I appreciate you.